So you want to create coupon codes of all things. We want to create unique identifying letters and numbers and with random digits. We want to do that and we want to do it fast, or we want to do it well, or we want to do it a lot. Depending on what you're looking for, you're going to find it in this video. This is a really exciting video. I really like it because I go through 5 ways to create coupon codes or unique identifiers inside of Google Sheets. I do it in increasingly difficult ways. But as you'll see, and I hope you'll notice as you walk through this video, all 20 minutes, is as the difficulty increases, going from literally we're copying and pasting from another page into Google Sheets to writing a Google script, that in actuality gets much, much simpler. So the difficulty level increases because we're going from copy paste to coding, but implementing it and doing it is much, much simpler and allows us to do so much more. I really hope you get to the end of this video, because if you have never coded in Google Sheets before or ever coded before, literally in like a minute, you're going to be creating your first Google script. This is like the second most simple thing I've ever written in Google script. I do have a course which is 30 minutes and it's an intro to scripting. It's learning to code inside of Google Sheets. You can go and purchase that. I think it's on AppSumo now for like $5. So $5 and 30 minutes later, you can learn how to write Google script. In this video for free, at the end of this video, in like 30 seconds, we're going to write a script, and it is so simple. And the fourth way, which is my solution to creating coupon codes, is, yes, it is much more difficult to figure out because we're not copying and pasting from another site. We're not copying and pasting a solution. We have to figure out our own solution, but it is much more controllable, much more granular. Once you see it, you'll know how to use it and adopt it to your own needs. I had my own little weird things that I didn't like about other coupon codes makers. The 1 looks the same, or a 0 and a capital O looks exactly the same, and it's hard for a user to understand. So in the fourth way, we're going to get into that. I'm so excited that you get to watch this. I love this format, by the way. If you like this video, if you're watching this video and you watch maybe even up to the 4th one, I recommend at least getting to the 4th one. And really the 5th way, the most difficult way, which is scripting and coding, is so easy. I hope you get to see it. If you see those, drop a comment down below. I want to know that you got all the way through this and you learned something new. You learned how to create coupon codes, how to create unique identifiers. There's so many cool use cases for this. I particularly use this to create coupon codes to put up products on AppSumo. I hope you watch this whole video. I hope you get something from it. If you learn anything, comment down below. This is going to be a fun one, folks. Thank you for watching this. We are trying to create coupon codes, and we're going to do it with 5 levels of difficulty. You're going to notice one big thing in this is that as the level of difficulty goes up into scripting, what we do is actually much, much simpler. But we're going to start at number 1. We can copy and paste codes from the web. This is probably how you're doing it now. We're going to go to vouchify.com. We can go to generator somewhere up here. I think we're going to just go to, I think it's literally /generator. We can type in, we want 100 codes. We want single code length needs to be 6. We can generate, and there we go. We can copy all of these. Bam, that is so simple, right? We have coupon codes. We can copy and paste into here. Awesome. We can get probably as many as we want, thousands, 100. But as you noticed, we got to copy and paste. We got to do this sort of non-programmatically. We can't fix this. We have I's and L's that are going to get mixed up, zeros and O's. We want a little more granular control. So what I did is I went on and looked at what do you get when you search for this kind of thing. You want to create a coupon code within Google Sheets. How do you do that? And Stack Exchange had some answers, and these next 2 are the answers to that. We have this. This is a formula we can create inside of Google Sheets. We can just add a equal sign at the beginning of this, and we get a 2-character code. Now, we want to create coupon codes because we are using this I use this actually once to add on to my products onto AppSumo. I created 5,000 coupon codes. We need uniques, right? And we don't need 2-letter coupon codes. We need something like a 6-letter coupon code. So we can take this whole formula. We can do equals concatenate. I never remember how to spell that. Put the first string, comma, second, third, and now we have a 6-string thing. And we can pretty much, let's copy this. We can create one code, 1,000 codes. We can go to the bottom. We can add 10,000 lines. We want to delete probably actually some of these columns. Let's delete some columns. Let's delete all the columns except for one. There we go. So we have this code. We can go to the bottom. We can copy and paste it. And now we have 11,000 coupon codes. That was easy, right? We just use this crazy formula. Let me break down this formula a little bit for you. We're going to go back up here. Let's figure this out because this is going to power us later on once we know exactly what's going on here. So the choose is pretty simple. It's just saying choose one of the next few options. We can actually write that. Let's do that first. We can say choose. And it's giving us an index, so we're going to say 1. We're going to choose between A in the first index and B in the second index. And if we put in this 1, we get A. If we put in 2, we get B. See how easy that is? Now we're going to add in ran between because we don't want to have to type in the number 1 or 2. So we're going to replace this 1 with a ran between saying one choice, anything in between these two integers, and then the second choice. So we can actually have like 3 here and add a C. But that's pretty crazy, right? We're going to copy paste this down. We can have a random letter. This might help you in other ways, but not for a coupon code. We need more than A, B, and C. And we're not going to sit here and we're not going to do D. Oh my God, we're not going to do comma E. We're not going to do that. Nope. We are going to do this actually. This character. We're going to add a few other things. We're going to do equals character. Now character is fun because there is a table of numbers and you can get any character you want from it. So if we do 65, that is A. We don't have to type in the letter A. We can do character 65. We can also do character 66. Can you guess what it is? It's B. Can you guess what? Let's see. What's 67? Can you guess what it is? It's C. Let's do 69. That's E. And it goes all the way up. And this is actually capital. So it goes up to 90 is a capital Z. Lowercase numbers are letters are 97 is lowercase a. And 122 is lowercase z. So you see what we're doing here? We can take a randomly generated number, flip it, turn it into a letter. And that's what we do with this. We do rand between, and we do 65, 90 is going to give us a random character uppercase. And so we can do that all through here. Look at that. That's all a bunch of random letters. We can then string this along to say choose rand between. We're just going to copy what's above. Between 1, 2, and either give us a uppercase character 65 through 90, or comma, change this 97 to 122. Now this is going to give us a random uppercase or lowercase number. Isn't that cool? Now we can take this and also we can do we can string this along. Whoops, that's a D. And create, I think that was 6. That was 7. We can create a 7-digit code that way. Right? We can also do what we did here, and this is the answer on Stack Exchange, which gives us an and it gives us 2 at a time, but we can also just take 1 at a time and string it along and say, how many do we want? Do we want 8 characters, 10 characters, 11 characters? We got more control over it, a little bit more control over it this way. All right, let's go on to the next one possibility. So there's this decimal to hex number, and we're going to use rand between. This is a crazy answer. This was an answer. Again, I didn't make this up. This was online. You can find this if you type in, I'm trying to create coupon codes. This might be one of the answers you get, and it is nuts. I don't know how anyone figured this one out, but there are some smart people out there. This is decimal to hex formula, and it's using the same rand between we used in the last one, but it's a 0 to this crazy big number. For how many? This is 4 billion? 4,294,967,295. Whoa! This is nuts. And then it has an 8 here to give us, what is this? In decimal to hex, this is a significant digits. We only have 8 here. If we do, let's move that to 5. It must be at least 8. If we do 10, we get zeros at the beginning. So not much control, but this is a crazy difficult answer to give of this decimal to hex rand between. I don't know how to mess with this much, but if you definitely need only an 8 character number or code, there you go. You got a pretty crazy answer. But let's go deeper. I think we can create a much better version of this, but by using mid, okay? We already did this, so I'm going to start from the beginning. We have a little bit of an idea of what we need. We need equals. We need A, B, C, D, E, F. And we want to not have capital O's, zeros, ones, lowercase l's, and capital I's. We don't want those because they're really hard to read for users. We want to create a coupon code that's really easy to read. We won't mess anything up if someone has to type it in. So we have this list of what we need. I already typed it out here. And in order to use mid, we need to know the length of this character. So we have this list. And we also have some 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how long is this? Let's do that. Let's find out. len d6. It is 54 characters. So we have 54 characters. Now, if you're piecing it together, if you're a step ahead of me right now, you'll figure it out. You'll say equals rand between will give us from 1 to 54 a random number, right? And we can possibly connect this number to one of the indexes of this list. How do we do that? We're going to use mid. Okay, so we're going to copy this. We're going to combine all this. So equals mid. What is the string? We have our string. Actually, we need to put it in quotes. Okay. Now starting at, what are we starting at? We're going to start at rand between 1 to 54. And then we need one letter from this, or one thing from this list. And there we go. We have now a random uppercase or a lowercase letter. We have either also potentially a number, but we have it in a list that we have full control over. We can say out of this list, what do we want to put in, take out? We can take out all the lowercase, right? If we take out all the lowercase, first we have to do equals len. Let's find out how many. There's 32. Okay, so this is with uppercase, with lowercase. Actually, this is with lowercase. So we have 32. We copy this whole thing. We put it here. We take out all of the lowercase letters if we want to. And we change the 54 to 32. And now we have uppercase letters and numbers. Now, you should be ahead of me here too. How do we string this together to get 6 of these? We use our old friend concatenate that we don't know how to spell. Never know how to spell. I'm going to copy this. Equals. There it is. Concatenate. We're going to put this one, comma, paste another one, comma, that's 2. So we have 3, paste. Okay, we have 3. We need paste one more. We have 4, 5, 6. Now we have a 6-digit coupon code that we can make thousands of these. But how do we get them? Let's duplicate this. I want to delete everything except these codes. Actually, I want to put them up here. So we have a bunch of codes. How do we actually get them to same, right? You notice they're all twisting and turning and everything. Let's add another 9,000 rows. And we're just going to keep copying and pasting this formula. And we're just going to get random stuff. But how do we keep it? We're going to do Shift Command down. We're just going to copy the whole entire column. And then we're going to paste. This is going to be edit, paste, values only. And this gets us a hard-coded list. This will never change, of 10,000 coupon codes. Now with this, we can do lots of cool stuff. Once we have random numbers, we can create coupon codes, we can create user IDs, we can create all sorts of things with these codes, right? We have unique identifiers, all sort of great stuff. Now, if you just want to create simple 6-digit coupon codes, which you have full control over, we have done that. We have done that in a number of ways. We've used pasted codes from the web. We've used this crazy formula with choose rand between character. We did decimal to hex, showed you that, and mid. And this mid actually gives us much more control. It's actually much simpler, even though it's more difficult to create, it's simpler implementation. Now the next one, the final one, is probably the most difficult. And it is the craziest one, but it is going to be simple. Once I walk you through this, you're going to be able to do it. I guarantee you, you can do it. It is using Google Script. If you are scared of Google Script, continue watching this video. I'm so excited to be able to share this with you. It is one line of Google Script, and it's going to create a UUID, which is a universal unique identification. What we need to do is, here's the page we're going to do it on. This is going to be a long text. So everything we've done so far has been a coupon code that a human can read. We even made it much better for a human to read, got rid of the I's, got rid of the O's. This is more for, like, if you really want a unique identifier within your system, you can use it for anonymizing users in your system, students, projects. You can use it to tag project names if you want to get, like, if you have different project names. Sorry, if you have the same project name, but you want to have unique identifiers for them. Sometimes in our system, we have people's names, and they are not unique. So we can create a UUID for unique people. All right, let's do this. Extensions, app script. All right, let it load. You usually have my function here. We're going to write, or you can go in here. If you are brand new, you can copy what I'm doing. You can delete anything else in here. We're going to do function, create UUID. We're going to put 2 parentheses and then 2 curly brackets. And inside the curly brackets, we are merely going to say utilities dot, nope, not create, get UUID. 2 parentheses. We're almost there. We have one thing left to do, is we return. And that is it. So I'm going to hit Command S to save. Now, how does this function work? Well, we go back to our sheet. We go equals, and we paste that create UUID that we said. It's going to give us this underlined red. It's going to say unknown function, but we're going to put in these parentheses. We're going to hit enter. It's going to load. This is going to take, it takes a second. And here we go. We got a UUID. That is it. That is all we have to do. Oh my God. We can copy and paste this, and we can let it load. It'll take, you're watching it in real time. I'm not pausing the video. Oh my God. We can copy paste this down. We can go down all the way to 1,000 rows, and we can let it load. This might take a few moments. Yeah, it's going to take a few moments. There we go. They're loading, and we have 1,000 unique. We can do the same thing that we did before. We can take all of these, and we can copy and paste the values. So now that equals create UUID is gone. Oh my God, this is so much. This is way more difficult, yet so much simpler. But we got more stuff for you. I got a couple of things left to show you, okay? Okay, so there is something we can do with custom functions, and that is we can create them to make them autocomplete. What this really means is that they can become like unique, native, so formulas. So concat shows up here, right? But if we do equals create UUID, it doesn't show up. How do we get it to show up? Here we have this custom function, and we add this text at the beginning, and we can say here, instead of multiplies the input value, creates a UID. Parameter number, we don't need that. We can delete that whole thing. Return a UUID. Command S to save. Now we go back to our sheet. We type in equals create UUID. It's right there. Isn't this awesome? We've created a native function within our Google Sheet. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. It does the exact same thing. This is awesome. And now we can go back and we can even rename this. Like, once we change that name, how do we remember the name? We can go back and, oh my God, there it is, create. So to summarize, we have copy and pasted codes from the web. we have gotten 2 formulas from the web as well, Stack Exchange. We got this choose, we got decimal to hex one. Then we created our own formula with mid, a coupon code generator ourselves. We have more control, we have more independence over what is in each of the codes. And then we did a crazy thing, which is we went into Google Script and added a UUID generator in one line of code. And we also created we did that, and we also created a custom function which acts like a native formula inside our sheet. This is crazy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'm so glad that we were able to get through that. 5 levels of difficulty, and I hope you saw that as the difficulty increased, as we got into scripting and even more complicated formulas, that actually the simplicity got better. It got simpler. We only had to write 1 line of code to get a UUID. Very exciting stuff. I hope you learned something great from this. If you wish to take your new learning of scripting, if you're just now figuring out, oh, I can add scripts, I can do some code, I know how to write a code now. You saw that 1 line of code, you want to do more. I have a course called Learn to Code. You can get it on AppSumo right now for $5. I'll put it in the description below. In 30 minutes, you'll be able to learn where to code, how to code, and write your own codes, even record some macros. Very, very simple stuff, and I'll walk you through that. If you're ready to make your sheets better, consider becoming a member of Better Sheets. You can go to bettersheets.co right now. I do offer a free membership, and you get around 60 videos. Also consider becoming a lifetime member. For right now, for less than the price of a year, you can get lifetime access to Better Sheets forever. I will never charge you again. You get one price, one time, and you get everything. You get everything we make at Better Sheets for free once you buy our lifetime subscription. And that's one time, one price. That's it. I hope you become a member and keep watching. I have many more videos about how to make your sheets better. Don't make any sheets, make better sheets.